Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! Man, am I glad that that's not actually how the Summer Solstice works. I mean, in some parts of the world it actually is. There's just sun all the time. That would suck so much. Especially right now, because heat wave. Yeah. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Mayor. Today's the Summer Solstice. Don't expect to see the moon at all tonight. Prepare a little something for the Summer Solstice. Curious what I come up with? Glasses! They're letter shades. So you know, remain hot and bright all day. I figured these would come in real handy. Plus, the real height of fashion. Are they really, though? I'll be the judge of that. I'm the demo man now. Yeah, I so badly want to just nerd and dork out about World of Warships, and more, I say World of Warships, more specifically, realism when it comes to that game, and more the, perceived lack thereof. Gabby. Also, Mott moves out tomorrow. Gabby. Whoops. Gabby. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Can't believe it, hun. Sun's gonna be going... The sun is never gonna set today. I love that so much, Pizza Bun. What's up? I want to chat. Okay, you can't fool me. None that you're really after. You know, I'm prying in my personal life. You know what I say to that? Yay! Sounds like fun. Let's do it right now. We'll go over to my house and look at all my stuff. Sure. Let's go to my place then. Lead the way, Pizza Bun. Okay, so let me... Hold on. Let me do something real quick first. God damn it. Just trying to angle. No. I just want to... This is the money rock. Give me a moment, Gabby. I gotta get money. Gotta get that cash money, yo. And I messed it up. That's what I get for making her wait. She'll unlock the door. So you got rid of your music player, if you even... It's like it's just stuck in her wall. I'm expecting it to be like ragdolling in the wall, just vibrating furiously. Maybe you'll pick up a pointer or two for your own place. I don't think I will. You got 3 chairs, a clock, a light. I mean, the light's fine, but you also have this light. Is this a light? What is this? Gabby, what is this? Like my place, son. It's even better when you're in it, Pizza Bun. I'm super picky about how I designed this room, but there's something you love, right? Yeah, there is. There's a lot of things I love about it. Nah, I'm good. You know what? Okay, it's a sleek lamp. Nah, I just wanted to see what it was. Okay, we're good, because you just want to sell me stuff now. I love it. It made me laugh, so like, makes me so happy, Pizza Bun. This was fun. Thanks for coming over, hon. I mean, it's very much confusing, but like... You know. And now I don't need to worry about finding the money rock, because we already found it, so... Okay, let's get all this money picked up. Let's get this money... What am I doing? There we go. Get all the money put away. I move my mouse back over to the webcam button so I can hopefully not mess it up again. I hope you guys enjoy my messing up of the webcam at the end, because that is unintentional, but like I find it kind of funny in editing, so, like where I'm just like, oh right, you know. But yeah, like okay. I'm gonna ramble a little bit, and I hope I can explain this in a way that makes sense. So there's a common misconception in World of Warships that aircraft carriers have more aircraft than they should have. And, like, that leads to basically people complaining that, like, oh, it's so unfair that, like, in these people's opinions, these carriers are basically printing aircraft. No, they're not. They're preparing aircraft. And a good example of this is Midway. I can't remember the exact quantities of aircraft she has, but her total is like 89 in-game. USS Midway often carried 100 aircraft and could theoretically carry 137. 89's quite a bit lower. Like, the ship that, I last saw being complained about was Kearsarge, a hybrid battleship. Very big ship. Kearsarge is... She big. She a big girl. By design, Kearsarge should have 36 aircraft. But also is a 1930s design, so she was likely designed with, at the very least, fixed-wing aircraft in mind. That being aircraft that, you know, their wings are one solid piece. In-game, she has F-8F Bearcats. Those are not fixed-wing aircraft. Their wings fold to make them smaller. Thus meaning more of them would fit in that same space. Meaning the 50 that Kearsarge does get, the 50 aircraft, is pretty reasonable if you ask me. Especially when you take into account just how unrealistic everything else about the game is. Take, for instance, because this is the easiest example and probably the funniest, the French battleship Richelieu and Jean Bart. Though mostly focusing on Richelieu. Richelieu's 380mm guns, or 38cm, had a reload rate, on average, of 1 round every 2 minutes. They had a rough 120-second reload at their best during the war. At her worst, Richelieu's reload was measured in quarter hours, really. Her reload, when under gunnery trials, was found to be 1 round reloaded. You know, her guns be reloaded in 15 minutes. It took that long for her to load her guns. The configuration we have in-game is definitely not a post-war variant, and even then, 34 seconds was the fastest those guns ever loaded. In-game, Richelieu loads in 30 seconds. Jean Bart, 26. Jean Bart has the same guns. Jean Bart also has a main battery reload booster that cuts her reload in half. Yeah, no. That would not work. Yeah, let's come see Lobo. We haven't seen him for a little while. He's just been in his house. Hey, buddy. How's it going, man? You lost a lot of your drums. Oof. That's all I had to say, princess. So, you need something? Want to chat? Hey, S-Bot. Sorry to ask you this, but could you maybe head out and bring me an orange? Yeah? I'll get you one. I mean, that's gonna take up the last of my inventory space, but I can do that. Or I could go find the final fossil first, and then... Yeah, I should probably just find the final fossil first. Which might be this, or this might be more bamboo. I don't know. Bamboo. But, like, it's very much a case where, like, people are asking for what they feel is realistic that isn't actually realistic. Like, I could see an argument, though, for Kearsarge to be given a longer reload on her planes so that she's closer to 36. Because I do honestly think 50 might be a few too many for the size of her hangar. But at the same time, she was designed to carry 36 aircraft inside. She has the flight deck to also carry aircraft on. Like, carriers and anything with a flight deck is not limited to carrying things inside the flight deck. Like, that's where Essex can kind of get away with having more than 90 to 100 aircraft, is because, well, she could just simply have had them on her flight deck already. The Americans never did that, but there's no saying they couldn't have done that. That's the thing. A lot of things in World of Warships are theoreticals. Like, Kearsarge in of herself existing is a what could have been. They didn't actually build Kearsarge because, well, quite simply, by the time they actually were getting around to designing basically their peak battleships, the Americans had already decided on the Iowa class. It was most consistent with everything else they had done. That would make training for it easier. It was a smaller target. Smaller is always better. Like... Sure, she probably would have been a more effective battleship. You know, being armed with more main caliber guns, having the aircraft as well, so that she didn't have to put herself in danger if she didn't want to. You know. But, at the same time, a whole aircraft carrier is kind of better. So, you may as well just build the whole aircraft carrier instead of going for, you know, the hybrid battleship. The only reason the Japanese built hybrid ships, period, was just because the Americans were sinking too many of their carriers, and it was a lot faster to convert half or quarter of a battleship into an aircraft carrier than to build a whole new aircraft carrier. And they needed solutions now, not a year or two from now. You know, they couldn't exactly wait. The war was kind of going a bit bad for them. So, you know. But, yeah, it's just like... I went on a very, very long ranting comment earlier in, as always, a potato quality video. It's always poor potato. Rooney, you have a Rooney. Thank you. Give me the flea. You don't need a flea. Yeah, the flea is wondering. Whoops. Please don't tell me I missed it. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about how often gift exchanges are. Get rid of some you don't want, get some new. Alright. So she wants the flea. Alright. Bishop's worth more than a flea. It kind of makes sense that Bella would want a flea. Now, let's get Lobo his orange. Orange. I went on this really long rambling comment, basically pointing out that, like, carriers really aren't that unrealistic in warships. Outside of, like, the size of their attacking squadrons, those should be much larger. Because that's also kind of the thing, like, when you are being attacked by an aircraft carrier, you're probably getting attacked by 40 plus aircraft, not like 2 or 3. Completely satisfied right now, princess. Brought me what I wanted, and I won't let go unnoticed. But I don't want your drum set. It's your drum set. Lobo, you're giving up your identity as a drummer. I mean, okay. But, like, it's... honestly, the unrealistic part of World of Warships is the surface ships. If it ain't Pookie, today's the Summer Solstice. The sun's not going down tonight. Better get some sunglasses or something if you can sleep tonight. Or, so you can? So anyway, do you need something? Let's talk. Hey, do you want my gently used red tie-dye tank? A friend of mine from back home, he had to close up his shop, so I, took a bunch of his stuff off his hands. How about it? For free, of course. Seems legit. Really? I mean, thanks. This will really help me out. I'm still convinced Fuchsia's up to something illegal. Especially with it's a red shirt. Keeping an eye on you, Fuchsia. God, how funny would it be if that was Jeremiah's old, like, original shirt? It's just like, that's why he left town, was he was just trying to get away from Fuchsia, and she just tracked him down and murdered him. Gave me his old shirt just to be like, you better not leave. She was very fixated on him. That got really dark, though. Why does that always happen? Like, I'm not the only one that does that has thoughts like that, where it's like, let's take this cutesy game and make it really dark. Nah, it is probably just, like, actually what she said. Yeah, I kind of want the balloon present. What we got? I need to take these gyroids home. Stripe shelf. Okay. But, like, even when it comes to some ships that, like, are kind of absurd, like, USS Des Moines. In real life, her guns had a rate of fire of 6 per minute. I think it was 6. Or, no, 10 per minute. Yeah, because she fires 6 times per minute. That's... Or... she has a 6-second reload. That brain. Work with me here. She had a 6-second reload. That's what I'm trying to get at. In-game, at base, she has a 5.5-second reload. That can then be made even faster. A thing to note about Des Moines, USS Des Moines, she's equipped with auto-loading guns. Her reload rate is a fixed rate. There was no way she could fire faster. Like, there just simply wasn't a way for Des Moines to fire faster because her reload rate is tied to the reload boost, like the autoloader. There is no other way about it. Like, got 4 things to sell. I mean, no, I'll hang on to the drum set if I've got room. I should have room, maybe, or not. Okay. Yeah, let's start at the bottom. All my egg stuff. Got lots of egg. Okay, I really don't need a cassette player. I don't need a modern wood closet. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the triple bananas. I don't really need them. I'm not gonna be doing like a Mario Kart themed room. Or even a Mario themed room, so the block can go. I don't really need a vacuum cleaner. Don't really need a CD player. I'll get rid of the minimalist ottoman. There we go. Inventory of stuff to sell. And now I'll have a little bit of space. Yeah, it does kind of just annoy me when people basically are complaining about how, you know, the things in World of Warships that they feel is unrealistic, but completely ignoring all of the other very unrealistic things about the game because it benefits them that these things are unrealistic. Like, I mean, an easy example of something that benefits the players that it's unrealistic is it should take IJN Yamato 11 seconds to elevate her guns to 41 degrees. Those guns did not elevate quickly. In-game, you just move your cursor up and your barrels just go whoop. That's not how it would be, you know. Even this is probably too fast, you know. It would be quite the long period of time. Like, and like, I have nothing wrong with, like, I have nothing against the unrealistic nature of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want everything to be super realistic in Warships. The thing I have problems with is when people are like, no, this part's unrealistic, but all these other parts that are unrealistic in arguably worse ways, those are fine. So I don't think we've come and seen Nook about our home. I don't think I've even gone and looked at the expanded part of our home. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness, it's Steven. Good to see you, Your edition is finished, Is that much homier? Yes, yes. So, time for business numbers. Yep, 600,000 bells. I mean, if you knock the final 0 off and then convert it to, like, dollars, it's not so bad. Or if you just convert it to dollars, it's still not so bad. Like, if you consider, like, 100 bells is $1. That's, like, still a lot of money, but, like, it's not actually that much. Like, basically, we would have $1,404.32 if that was the case right now. So, you know, like, it's really not so bad. I'm going to deposit my money. I'll deposit 1, 2, 4, 3, 2. Wait, no. Hold on. There we go. That's what I was going for. I have too many numbers in my head today. Like, just way too many. Lots of numbers. But, as, It is the summer solstice, so I would like... Part of me kind of wants to come back later to be like, hey, it's still sunny at like midnight. But that's literally just all it means. It'll still be sunny at midnight. So I'm not going to feel bad about ending the day off. Because I am hungry, and I have been recording for about 25 minutes. So, you know, it works. So with that, thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then.